So I promised you several examples of simple to execute solutions that I identified while I was consulting companies. And this is an opportunity. Maybe you can implement some of them in your business. So here is example number one. I was consulting for a company. I was a business consultant, and we were working in collaboration with our architect and developers in order to implement Salesforce solution into the company. The company was working paper-based, mostly paper-based, and a little bit of email. And they were looking for a better way to manage their customers and manage their workload and many other things. So my job was to analyze the processes and what needs to be automated and what is the best way to do that. While we already created a full-blown plan and we already had the architecture of Salesforce ready to go, all the iterations were in place, the schedule was aligned, I'm sitting with the customer service reps and I'm just continue asking questions because maybe I missed something, I don't know. And I like asking a lot of hows, whys, and whats, a lot of WH questions, because when I ask those questions and people start explaining to me what they're doing and why they're doing it, they might not be aware of what they're doing, but for somebody who's coming from the outside, some of these things look unusual, wasteful, or just there's a better way to do it. And as somebody who's working inside the business and does it on a daily basis, they don't know there's another way to do it, or there is a better way that saves money and time. So one of the things that I identified was that they were, as I said, working paper-based. So they were not only spending thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars a month in paper costs and toner costs and copy machines and scanners and so on. They were also spending a lot of time on doing the work, because if the printer or the scanner are busy right now, the customer service rep cannot do their job of printing because they have to wait for it to become available. So what they were doing is they would receive 4, 5, 6 files, and they would print all of these files in order to scan them into one major PDF so they can keep a record of that transaction. And I immediately said, wait, why are you doing so much work? It's saving the files, sending them to print, waiting for the printer to print them, taking them out, making sure that all the pages are printed properly, that there is no problem with the toner and stuff like that. Going back to the printer, scanning the, you see where I'm going? Like so much work, so much energy, and so much time, and such a waste of resources. Like how many trees did they kill in order to do it? And I was joking with them, like, let's save the trees, save the trees. It was very funny time when we were working on it. So I was asking them, why are you doing this? And they explained to me because they have legally required to have a record of all the entire transaction, so that if the government comes and asks them to audit them, they will have proof of what was done. So I said, okay, what if I could find you a quick solution, which is also free, where you don't have to print it on paper in order to merge it into one scanned file? What if I can do it with you in 5 minutes, and you're going to save time and money and effort? And they're like, show me. So there are a bunch of free apps on the phone, and there are a lot of free software that you can use on your computer, where when you click on print, instead of sending the print to a printer, you're actually sending it to a file. And the more files you send, what you can do is you can merge those files into one. It took me 5 minutes. We downloaded the software, we installed it, and I showed them how to use it. And from that moment, you know how you realize that your life became better, and something that was super complicated to do, suddenly, instead of taking it half an hour, it takes you 5 minutes. You know that spark in your eyes? That's the spark I look for in my customers' eyes. That gratitude, or oh my God, you helped me so much, or oh my God, you saved me so much time, so much money, so much effort. I hated doing it, and now I'm doing the same thing, but so much simpler that I don't hate it anymore, or not as much. So it was a great experience. I loved helping them doing that. And I'm just wondering, what in your business, what problems do you have in your business that you're doing over and over and over? And you're so used to doing it that way that you don't see the opportunity of optimizing the process or reducing costs or creative an opportunity for growth, because you eliminate that pain point that is happening right now in your business. So they were able to service more customers because they had less time spent on that one thing. What can I save your time for so that you can provide better customer service and onboard more customers into your business? So comment below, how can I help you? And send me a message. I'll be happy to take a look and see how I can help. Bye, guys.